Explorers, hi, welcome or welcome back to the Mystic Maze. This is M for a brand new reading just for you. So the topic of today is why are you considered intimidating? We're about to read the energies of people towards you versus your boss towards you. I'll let you see the options in order to connect with your intuition and to find some hints and insights in the cards or mazes. This is maze number 1. This is maze number 2. And this is maze number 3. Whenever you find something clicking with you, you can also click in the description box. And by doing so, you will start your adventure and exploration of your maze with me. I see you in your adventure. Hello, pile number 1, Maze Explorer. Let's enter your maze. In here, we do have a new dawn and a sanctuary on the dice. So I'm very curious about that one. So why do people consider you intimidating? So first of all, DUDI is here. I don't know if you see her. She's staying with us, bringing some beautiful energies of love and compassion and empathy. Right, DUDI? Right. Feline energies, right, baby? So let's start by seeing some energies from people, and then we are about to see the energies of your boss. So why are you considered intimidating? Pile 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 5, please. 5 cards. Okay, we do have them. So back of the deck, we have the Ace of Cup. So the kind of energy is like very creative and very nurturing, and this is also an equal offer that you're making to people. So if you are surrounded by people that are poor of mindset, in the meaning that they are not open to love, compassion, and empathy, and this word here is really resonating with that version, I'm feeling like they can be something like jealous, and they consider you as intimidating because you spread your love. And your love is unconditional. You're making many offers. So this is very interesting and beautiful, pile 1. We do have the 4 of Cups. We have the Word card. The 2 of Wands. Ooh, the Ace of Swords. And the 6 of Wands. So mainly Cups and Wands. So I'm considered that as water signs and fire signs. Very specific combination. Plus we do have, So in here I can pick that your personality is very on point on things. Seems like you're able to have a lot of discernment on things. And that's why you really understand people, understand situation. And from your point of view, is like you're able to decline, to say no. And by saying no to many circumstances or people and also offers is like giving you the extra vibe that where you are in control of yourself, and is like you have more internal energies. So the kind of mindset is in here very a lot of experience. So discernment and love offer with compassion and many other characteristics and skills of your personality. And this can be very intimidating if people are not ready to vibrate, at the same level where you are, dear soul. So seems like you're able to clean energies, cut out people, cut off edges, but for sure also ads, and this is considered positive and negative because you're very decided. Plus you have a lot of experience. So I'm feeling like for you to take decisions is very easy, and for some people is not. And if they are not, on the same wave as you are, I'm feeling like they do perceive you as too determined for them, okay? And I'm feeling like you are ready sometimes to see and to start a new adventure on new roads, on new path. And I'm picking like not everyone. This is not for everyone. So it's like you are very courageous and brave to undertake many, explorations, maybe also in the method that they see you using, is about mindset and discernment. So very witty personality, very cleverish as well. And when you are showing that part of you, people can be scared and intimidating. Plus, we have a card of refusal. This Four of Cups is like you are able to say no, and maybe you are bored of some situations and maybe of some people, and this is like scary for them because you're able to say no to things and you are able to refuse. So this is a very specific characteristic, and sometimes we do say yes without acknowledging that. But if you're able to say no to some things that are not good for you, this is very, is like helping you to be and to embrace who you truly are. So people are scared when they see you bored, Plus, with this card here, we have a feast. So you're really able to celebrate, and believe me, not everyone is able to see their goals. And when that is the case, to celebrate the victories, you're very successful, and that's why you're seen like that. Plus, with New Dawn, you see, your mind is super open. You are connecting with extra energies, and you do believe in yourself and feel yourself very well. So that's why this is so intimidating, because you see yourself very clearly, understand yourself very clearly. And this can be scary for other people that don't have this quality. I want a few cards for your boss, just 3. Wow, 3 of them. So at the back of the deck, your boss is seeing you as the High Priestess. So for sure, somebody who is really able to, this is a very spiritual card in the meaning that you understand the underground energies of people, you detect lies, you're able to, feel the fears of people. And by doing so, you have a double choice in here. So you can use them against them, and this is going to be very intimidating, believe me, or you can use them for a better use, such as to help them out, to guide them, to be side by side with them without judging them, but just trying to serve their cause and to help them out to discover who they are and their beautiful talents, I want 3 other cards. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, and again, 6 of Wands. So on your boss too is intimidating because I'm feeling like you're such a detective and a wanderer, and I'm feeling like throughout your career you have had many successful experiences, and throughout reaching your star and celebrating things is like you are giving yourself an extra value that also people, not only your boss, acknowledge in you. Okay, so they are conscious about that beautiful characteristic that help you out to be more focused, to be more happy and satisfied with all the enterprises, that you are living in your career life. Plus, we do have the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm feeling like your boss is seeing you as very, achieving goals. And it's like you're a machine, gaining. So this is a card of opulence as well, but also being very pragmatical with your intuition. So seems like you have many insights, and you are quite always right on the things that you do because you materialize them. So you make them real. It's like a wish or a project that comes true, and you're really able to do that. So the kind of satisfaction that you have could be very intimidating. For some, could be intriguing, and for some others, intimidating, yeah, for sure. Plus, I feel like you're very connected with the psychological side of yourself. So throughout a sleepless night mean for me that you're very connected with your mindset again, and I feel like that is making you so special because sleepless night, for sure you are anxious, so you can scare some kind of people with the kind of vibe because it's too rushy and it's too irrational, even though we are in the swords field. But I'm picking like you're very connecting with your deepest desires, dreams, and fears. And that's like the first baby step to understand them, to embrace them, and to transform them in a very successful goal and enterprise, okay? So sounds like you have a lot of wisdom and knowledge for sure, okay? Pile 1. So this is everything, dear soul. I hope that you enjoy take only the things that are resonating. I thank you for staying with me and I wish you the very best. See you soon. Hello, pile 2, Maze Explorer. This is the choice you made about shadow work and the shield. So very intriguing, and we are about to see and explore the question, why are you considered intimidating? So first we have a round of tarot for people and then about your boss. I'm feeling like this shield is really protective. So sounds you are able to set your boundaries, okay? And this is like the shadow work, so such an important energy. But let's see together with tarot. So for people, why are you considered intimidating? Pile 2, your explorer. I want 5 cards for you. This one is calling. This one is calling. 2 more, please. 1 and 2. Okay. At the back of the deck, very beautiful, we have the star. So I'm going to start with it. So the star card is about rejuvenating yourself. So it's like you are ready to reinvent yourself many times. And this is like a beautiful, it's like you're able to start over and over again, so you're unstoppable. And like the best part is like you are liquid and collective energies of Aquarian vibe, you know, in here. So sounds like you have a mission, very connected with social services as well, community, grouping people, such an orator. So public speaking is like your food in here and your fuel as well. And this beautiful characteristic for other people that are more insecure can be really intimidating. Plus sounds like you have a constellation, so the star is very shiny, but also allows other people to shine, you know, around her. It seems like you have this kind of vibe that for some people, I repeat myself, is very intimidating. For me, it's very beautiful, by the way. But so we have the 7 of Pentacles for you, pile 2. We have Justice. We do have the Chariot. We also have the Knave is the Page of Pentacles plus the 4 of Swords. Okay. So I'm feeling like your personality, dear soul, is very one of a kind. Sounds like you are ready to rumble and to create a chaos, in the meaning that when action is required, you are really able to go and do your own thing. So it's like you calculate your route. It's like you are ready to have your mastery moment, understanding what kind of path and actions, you know, to start. And I'm feeling like you're very focused, very a card of movement, of action. When you have the reins, you know, on your chariot, and the yin and the yang, you know, throughout maybe your shadow work are very connecting. So there are many touching points, and throughout that beautiful characteristic, seems like you are in command of your life, in command of your choices. So I'm feeling like Cancer vibe in here, so water signs and hair signs. I feel like many. This is like very complete reading. So there is no main sign in here. But I'm feeling like you've been doing such a great work that you do recognize of yourself and for yourself. And you're considered so powerful, also financially and in the pragmatical field, also for career this could be. And I feel like you're very just. The way you act is very just. Plus I'm feeling like with this shield is like you're able to protect yourself. So sounds like you're able to stop your enemies and you do evaluate yourself very much because you know your values, your beliefs and your goals and everything that is very beautiful in you, your needs also, you know. And I feel like by connecting so deeply with yourself is like you found your light. So we have this card here and this card here that are, you know, very similar. They are connecting, you know, they are completing the scenario in here. So it sounds like you're moving toward the star, and also people do trust you. I forgot to tell you that the people that are around you and that are considered like your tribe and true family really like you because you are reliable, you are trustworthy, and they trust you. So this is like, for some other that are considered, you know, enemies and so on, this could be very dangerous for them. Plus we do have the Page of Coins. So again, you have a solid personality, you know. And I'm feeling like also the other characteristic is that you are able to understand when to start something and to go straight forward, you know, very direct energies in here with this Chariot, and when to stop, and also when to plant. So a very complete personality that can be scary for some kind of people who have not still, you know, undertaking work, the shadow work, or some kind of more spiritual and mystical situation in their life, in their path. I want to see something about your boss. I mean, what do they perceive of you regarding your energies and why they're considering you intimidating? So I want 3 cards, please. 1, 2, and 3. So back of the deck, we have the 7 of Swords. So let me see the other cards. Wow. No, we have 6 cards. Okay, I will take them. Let me see. So, okay, I get you. So in here, the suits that I find is about fire signs and swords, so hair signs. So your mental energies are very, you know, very united and compact and solid. Is like whenever, is like a problem solver that you are, and you are not creating problems. You're able to see solutions and to propose solutions, and also to guide other people, something like a tutorship that I do perceive in here. And your leadership can be, again, hair signs, mostly I feel in here. Most is, Aquarian vibe that I do perceive, also Gemini and Libra. So picking like the narration in here that you are such a leader, very cold sometimes. I'm not saying you're super cold, but when in need, people are coming to you for a piece of advice. And by doing so, I'm feeling like the people who believe that they are strong or stronger than you are really intimidating, because you have many options to show to other people and you always have a good word. So at least something that it can really, you know, close their situation. So let them to get out of a bad situation. I'm feeling like also the discernment that you have as those energies is like you're very an interesting personality, very intellectual, very witty. Also with the 7, sounds like you could be sneaky or just stealing something, but this I consider a card also the contrary of being naive. So it sounds like you have your own mastery, and that is mindset, discernment, giving advice, giving solution and good words to other people. So because you can select better the things than, and have a sort of introspection also, to have an introspection in things, okay? Because we also have the High Priestess. So you are like somebody who can really detect things, detective vibe in here, you know? And I'm feeling like you are able to celebrate your success, to find your success, also to start new adventures and new wanderings, you know, based on your ideas and your intuitions. And throughout that, you're really able to discern things, you know. That's why I feel like some kind of mastery of that is really. And plus, I'm feeling like with these 3 of Swords, again, with this card here, sounds like you have been betrayed. So your heart, I mean, your mindset regarding your heart, so this is like thought fields, are very concentrated on the suffering. And that's why you're gaining some kind of lucid thoughts about things, about people. So this card is like the mastery of finding solutions and to grow up and to be something very different from being naive. You know, when we are too naive, I don't know about you if it is resonating, but when we are too naive, we do trust people. But by the way, this card here means for me that you have a shield and you decided to protect yourself. So you're not afraid to be sneaky or stealing, because this is like a learning path for you. And this is like being so conscious of your energies is making you a master of problem solver, you know. And this is so beautiful. And you are able to protect yourself. And remember that your enemies don't want you to protect, okay? So thank you very much for staying, dear soul. I hope that you have your guidance and find your clarity and take only the things that are resonating. You have my best wishes and I hope to see you super soon. Bye. Hello, Explorer. This is maze number 3. We do have a map. Yeah, to map people, situations, we will see. And we do have compassion card. Very beautiful and intense to me. So I'm eager to see your energies. So why are you considered intimidating? First by people and then by your boss. Let's see with 5 cards. Why are you considered intimidating? Those 2 are calling me. So please, other 3 cards. Why are you considered intimidating? Pile 3. Maze 3. Pile 3. Okay. So at the back of the deck, we have the 9 of Wands. So very, you know, joyful card. I'm feeling like in here the image is very still, but on the contrary, it is very agitated energies of volcanic ideas, volcanic personality. We are speaking about fire signs. Plus we have this is the Knight of Wands, so very instinctual personality. Sometimes you're considered guarded, and I'm feeling like you are retaining for yourself some kind of energies, even though you do move throughout situations very energically, very ambitiously, and sounds like you are rushy sometimes, but this is a card of movement. So it's like more than having a plan, sounds like your energies are, you know, wandering around and with your wands and trying to conquer a new path, a new kingdom, a new project. So this could be very a leadership trait. We do have the 3 of Swords. We have in this narration the 7 of Cups. We do also have the 6 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So believe me, with those 3 cards here, you are considered as, you know, very up and down energies. It's like you're going back and forth in situations. And I'm feeling like you're very agitated sometimes, and that could be scary or intimidating for people. So with those energies, I'm feeling like you can sound scattered sometimes. So not probably in some kind of mental order with people, because you can be rushy, as I told you. And I'm feeling like you are ready to explode, and you are seen as on and off with your energies. So you are considered not in order mentally, but I'm feeling like they do not understand or perceive you very, they do not acknowledge you, okay? They are not very conscious of your energies, because 1 second you can be here and on one thing, and the second after you are already in movement towards something else. So very unorganized energies they do perceived and of you, and I'm feeling like on and off, back and forth. So sounds like you are able to be out of reach whenever you want, okay? And very ambitious and on fire whenever you feel the need to be like that. Plus we have this card here that represents some kind of emotions, but also this is like fantasizing a lot, dreaming a lot. You have many options, and this is like Alice in Wonderland card. So you see, whenever you are having many cups in front of you and you don't want to choose which way to go. So sounds like you have many projects, many ideas, very in motion and very proactive, but sometimes you're seen as dispersive. So maybe I'm afraid that people do not understand you, and they're not able to see your ideas. They do see your values, they do see your proactiveness, and you're really setting things in motion because you're very ambitious and curious, curious as well. But they're not focused on you because you're not focusing on something very precisely. Plus we have the 6, so I'm feeling like you are childish. So sounds to me that you want to play, because also this knight here is the most playful, in the deck. So I'm picking like your energies are, you want to play, and there is something connected with your childhood, the inner child energies. And this is very beautiful, also a nostalgic vibe, but it's like you are Peter Pan, so Alice in Wonderland. You don't want to grow. And I'm feeling like this is connecting with these dice here, so you are still mapping your things by, maybe you're playing, but maybe you're playing your games seriously, And this is like a time of discovery, very proactive card here. Plus we do have compassion, so for sure you are emotional. We have many cups as well, so fire signs and water signs. We do have one last card. It is the 3 of Swords, and sounds like you are in movement because you haven't still elaborated some kind of trust issue that you have because you felt stabbed, and betrayed. So you're still healing on the way. I want to see right now, dear explorer, some cards for your boss. This one here. Okay. So we have, yeah, you see, what, those two. Well, I take them. The Fool, yeah, plus the 8 of Cups. So again, Cups, the Fool energies, and the 8 of Cups. So sounds like you want new adventures. You love to wander. You are such a wanderer. For sure, connecting with your emotional side. This is the card of self-discovery. So the new kind of adventures that you are starting right now to map, to map maybe your emotional sides and the self, are made of compassion. So you are accepting yourself. And this is like a very important baby steps, but they do feel intimidating because they see you as very solitary right now and undertaking your trip. So by doing so, sounds like you are finding new resources in yourself. You're becoming more and more centered. And well, people are not centered and they are considered themselves strong, but in a very strange way, they are afraid that other people are centered because they cannot be manipulated, okay? And they are consider you as, starting your trip, starting your discoveries. You never ended that cycle. It's like you are continuously renovating yourself, ready for brand new adventures with the Fool card in here, okay? So your boss, at least. Plus we have the Knight of Wands again. I let you see. Knight of Wands, so a wanderer, an explorer, somebody who is very scattered with the energies, and for sure starting new enterprises day by day, second by second, minute after minute, Plus we do have the Magician. That is a card where you are able to use your tools. So the Magician is also somebody who can be manipulative, but you know your way. So you know how to communicate. This is an alchemy card. You know the things that you want for yourself. You know the resources that you have, the tools, on the field, and how to use them. So it's like you're connecting all the elements in you. And this is a card of independence as well, and singlehood. So I feel like your boss do perceive that you are too independent. And when we are too independent and the kind of mindset that our boss have is not agile, sounds like they are afraid when somebody is a thinker. So an independent thinker, because also I feel like you make actions. You are in action, not just a thinker, Plus, they do perceive that you have the 7 of Pentacles. So making things happen. It's like you're a hard worker and you have a lot of understanding of your mastery. So this is an educational card, so it sounds like you want to invest more in the things that you did and you do, and by learning, by understanding new know-hows, new methods on things. And this is like a card where you reap what you sow. Very beautiful. And you're becoming more and more opulent, abundant, in your harvest. And this is so beautiful, but for some people this is very intimidating. Okay, so dear soul, this was everything for today. I thank you very much for staying in my company. I hope that you find your guidance and your insights, taking only the things that are resonating with you. You have my best wishes, and I hope to see you super, super soon. Bye.